The Last Kingdom Season 5 is on Netflix now, and the highly anticipated final installment was full of shocks and surprises. As Uhtred, played by Alexander Dreymon, was forced to make some pivotal choices, he lost many of those he loved along the way. Express.co.uk has all you need to know about how the final TV series ended. What happened in The Last Kingdom Season 5? The final series was made up of 10 episodes, and it took inspiration from Bernard Cornwell's novels, Warriors of the Storm and The Flame Bearer. Having lost Breda, Emily Cox, and with his family safe from threats, Uhtred found himself drawn back to Bebbanburg. Ealhfwine, Fia Sabin, had been taken to the kingdom against her will in order to marry King Constantine, Rod Hallett. The king had formed an alliance with Withgar, Ashen Paray, who knew Uhtred would one day return to claim back his homeland. Uhtred had formed an unlikely team with previous antagonist Hassan, Jeppe Baklauersen, and they came up with a cunning plan to rescue Ealhfwine. Luckily Uhtred was able to apprehend Withgar so Ealhfwine could go free. Sadly for Hassan, he met his demise lying to King Constantine about what he was doing in Bebbanburg. Meanwhile, the Scottish army had arrived in their droves and were forcing King Edward's, Timothy Innes, men towards their doom. Oldhelm, James Northcote, was almost trampled to death as the Scots pushed Edward's men back towards the cliff edge. But just in time, Aelswith, Eliza Butterworth, and Uhtred had managed to persuade Uhtred's daughter Stiora, Ruby Hartley, to offer her support. She and her loyal followers were able to keep the Scots at bay. Meanwhile, Athelstan, Harry Gilby, confronted the evil Æthelhelm, Adrian Schiller, over his plot to gain power. He made Æthelhelm confess to his grandson Ealhweird, Ewan Horrocks, all the pain and death he had caused. Unable to live with the guilt, he killed himself. Uhtred turned his attention back to Withgar as the Bebbanburg battle intensified, and they had a 1-to-1 fight. Uhtred came out victorious after he threw his cousin from a balcony, leaving Withgar dead. Knowing he had been defeated this time, King Constantine attempted to negotiate with Uhtred and they exchanged hostages. Uhtred was finally able to claim back his homeland where Danes and Saxons could live in peace. In the show's final moments, fans were shocked to see Uhtred's son Osbert, Ollie Rhodes, return, having been missing since the third season. He could play a major role in the upcoming follow-on film, Seven Kings Must Die. With Bebbanburg now a safe place for the likes of Aelswith, Edith, Stephanie Martini, and other key characters, their storylines came to a satisfying end. There was some tension between Uhtred and Edward, as Uhtred would not allow Northumbria to become part of England and Edward felt betrayed. Uhtred's decision could come back to bite him in the future, as the feature film may prove. With Uhtred having fulfilled his destiny and Edward content with achieving his father's dream, it was a happy ending of sorts. Sadly there were some harrowing losses along the way, including the deaths of Osferth, Ewan Mitchell, Sigdregr, Istein Sigurth Arson, and Ethelfled, Millie Brady. The Last Kingdom Season 5 is on Netflix now, and the feature-length film Seven Kings Must Die is in the making.